well, spring is here, so it's time to do the annual on the 70. So right now I'm starting off with the boiler wash, which is pretty well done. So just doing the final cleaning, and then we'll put her back together and do a hydro. Boiler wash is pretty well done. So now he's got to make another watch out plug.
Well, now he's on his way out to Round Top Road to figure out what the on the speeder.
Oh, good.
I think corn fed might have overheated it a little too hard that day when they were hauling rock, and I'm pretty sure the engine's getting ready to pop apart.
Well, it's good that we got 2 more of those engines on property. But still, then he's doing an engine swap.
Yeah. On top of all the rest of the crap we got to do.
Yeah. That's okay. We'll get her done. So what we do is we take the 460 out of that truck, and we get the high rail truck, take the motor out of it, and put it in the speeder.
How about we don't? Let's not.
Speed and power!
That sounds like...
Sounds like fun. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have fun moving trees.
Yeah. It was therapeutic.
Good.
In a way, you know. So, just sit on the excavator where there's no phone service. And
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
when I was on my way over here from frickin' Round Top Road, my phone rang 3 times. One was corn fed telling me that the speeder's screwed up. One was Bethan wondering why Frank seemed to be having a panic attack over finding somebody on the bridge. And then, another one was spam.
Yeah. Got a message from Mr. Colt.
Oh?
Remember that big off whistle that you sent to us last night?
Oh, God.
He's on his way to go get it.
Oh, no.
Uh-huh. The missus is going to love that. They're like, can we put that on the 70? I'd love to hear it. I was like, no.
It's 49 inches freaking tall, dude.
Yeah.
It's this big.
I was like, dude, I don't have enough steam to blow that.
No, kidding.
Like,
That's a mill whistle.
yeah.
And if you did have enough steam to blow it, it'd blow all of our heads off.
Yeah.
Lordy.
So, yeah.
I'm the only person here that doesn't own a whistle.
Yet.
I don't need to.
No. Everyone needs a whistle.
No, I don't.
I've only got 5.
I can borrow this one for free.
Okay.
That's a good point right there. That's a good point right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just come out in the yard and just give it a toot and there you go.
I literally blow this whistle more than any other person on the planet. So
That's how we know when you're in a good mood or not.
yeah, I have heard that one before. I have heard. My mom used to say that. Yeah, you know what kind of a day it's gonna be when Rowdy comes into town, depending upon how the whistle's being blown.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, look, there's the phone again. Yay. Hello? I don't know if I can fit inside of her anymore.
Oh, hell.
With the throttle.
This
still,
one?
With the throttle still in it. I didn't fit the last time I tried to go down in there.
Oh, really?
No, I got hung up right here.
Huh?
Yeah. So
This one's got more room than any engine I've ever been around.
that's the reason why I started on my weight loss program. I was like, I don't want to be that guy that can't fit inside of one of his.
I was about to say, that one's tighter.
That one?
Yeah.
Hell no.
No?
No. His throttle's smaller.
Can't be much smaller. That's the tiny throttle.
Uh-huh. One can hope.
One can hope. I don't think so.
Anywho. So every year you have to ensure that the boiler is safe. And so you got to take it apart. Somebody's got to go down inside of it, smack all the braces inside of it, and thorough internal inspection, and then UT the dry pipe, make sure the dry pipe hasn't lost any thickness or is getting ready to come unshitted. And then you do a boiler wash like you do for the 31 day, and then you put it all back together, and you got to do what's called a hydro test. You fill it up with hot water or warm water so that it relaxes and flexes, and then you have to squeeze it to 25% over its maximum allowable operating pressure. So for us, it's 180 is what we run it at. We're going to do a hydrostatic test at 225. So we're going to squeeze it with water. So you do it with water pressure. If the boiler fails, the pressure just goes away instantaneously. It just drops it. If you do it with air or steam, it's a reservoir at that point, and it goes kaboom. So the theory is every year you squeeze it at its 25% over. You look for anything that's getting ready to fail or come apart. If it's going to start to fail and come apart at 25% over, then it's in a really bad way, and then you don't run it anymore. If it passes, the FRA says it's okay, then there's a whole nother series of tests that we got to do. The next day we take it back apart, we go back inside, we do another internal inspection to make sure nothing broke during the hydro. Everything looks okay. We put it all back together. You lap the throttle, and then you fill it up with water, and you fire it up, and you do your steam test, which means you got to set all your safeties, make sure they go off where they're supposed to go off. You got to do an orifice test on the air pump to make sure that it's making enough air to be able to keep up with a hole in the train if there is one. And then that's it. It's got its annual physical for the most part, and away you go for another year.
Yeah. How's your adventure been today?
Not worth a flying.
Great.
Come to find out, banks, they don't understand this part of it. When you say, hey, I got fraud, and they shut your card off, guess what they want to make sure you are you when you go to the bank to go through all the fraud? The card, which they've shut off. And they don't tell you you need to bring 3 different forms of ID to do it.
You went all the way to Puyallup and then...
Yeah, I walked in there, said, hey, I'm here to do my card. I needed to get some cash because I'm going on a business trip. You guys just shut my debit card off. Well, we need 2 forms of ID, and then we're going to need to call your phone. Yeah, it's fucking bullshit. Another 45 minutes. Okay, so?
It's just wearing into the frame.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. As long as it's not cracked.
Yep.
That's probably that.
Just wanted your eyes on it.
Throw some Nylotron on there.
Yeah.
Or you're going to need to lube the hell out of it.
Yeah.
Yep, polish it up and lube it.
be time for a new one here before too long.
Yeah, just put this in the 5.
We need to make one for the 5. The 5s is only this long.
Very good.
Which one for the 5?
Yeah, very good.
Well, the one that came out of the tender was like that long.
That was 17s, wasn't it?
That could have been 7.
Because that one's 2 pieces of plate welded together.
That might be where the
'Cause
FRA had a problem with it.
I think so. Yeah, because the 5 had its drawbar in it when we pulled it out of the.
Come on, come on.
Come on.
Out. Out ski.
Go on, get it!
Yeah, no safeties.
Yeah.
Just pull them off.
More speed! Just put a big Liberty whistle in there. There's your safety.
Yep.
It's a manual safety.
Yep. They had them before. Oh, she's a little hot.
Yeah. So we finished up doing the boiler wash, got all the washout plugs back in, we fixed the stay bolts and got everything put back together. Now the next step is to fill it full of water and we're gonna do a hydro. So all the safeties up top are gagged off and we got a gauge up there. We're gonna take it up to 25% above operating pressure and make sure she's good and safe. So during the hydro, what we're looking for is any water leaks around stay bolts, tubes, and just looking for any water leaks that be coming out on the outside of the boiler. Worst case scenario, it blows up, you know. If you need more rags, I can throw more rags up there if you can get it sealed. Where's the air coming from?
The lid.
Oh, is it? Okay. I guess we can go in there and wipe them.
Yeah. See if they actually start to spray water.
Yeah.
Hope to God they're not left over from, that they are left over from when you're washing the thing out. What you think? Yeah, it's hard to say. It's damp up here, but I think that's just from washing it out. We haven't heated any of the water up yet, so water all over the place in the
Right.
box here, but that's just from you washing it.
Right.
Other than that, it looks great.
Cool.
So what we're doing, Calvin, we're really paying attention to those riveted seams. Looking for any place where it might be damp, like it's coming from within. I mean, we washed the boiler, we washed the whole locomotive, and when they filled it up, water got all over stuff. You see how like all this stuff here is leaking? We're looking for that on the pressure vessel itself. And so far we haven't found any of it, so that means that she's okay.